6 at 12. Good Morning San Antonio starts right now.
Right now on GMSA at 8 a.m., a lot of police and the fire marshal called out to a local nightclub after the capacity exceeded by nearly 800 people. We have details on what authorities say led up to the situation.
Plus, the San Antonio tech community continues to quickly grow. Dax Moreno, a local technology growth leader, will be joining us live to talk about the future of the Alamo City in today's Leading SA segment.
And taking a live look out at the Alamo City, 72 degrees to start your Sunday morning. We could be seeing rain and humidity not only today, but for the foreseeable couple days. We're going to check in with Sarah Spivey in just a few moments. Good morning, 8 o'clock this Sunday, May 23rd. Thank you so much for joining us. Yesterday, perfect day. I just stayed inside, watched the basketball.
You know what? Some people don't like the rain, but I was talking with Sarah. I like this rain. Yeah, I like the rainy weather. I like to, it gives me an excuse to actually stay still, rest, lay on the couch. And Sarah, it's another kind of lazy Sunday.
It will be. The rain will come and go. There are going to be times where it will not be raining. I know some folks with kids really love when there's sunshine so that the kids can go out and play, or, you know, walking your dog can be a little bit difficult when you have to dodge some showers. And we are seeing some showers out there right now. Streamer showers generally moving northwest. Let's go into parts of northwestern Bexar County. And you can see Leon Valley right along Bandera there, up toward 1604, right at Braun Road and 1604. We've got a quick heavy rain shower. In fact, that one moved through the station and the rain was pretty loud at times. We're not seeing any severe weather, and we do not anticipate severe weather today. In fact, what we'll just see are these showers continuing, downpours continuing to move in and out of San Antonio throughout the day. Outside right now, there are some peaks of sunshine, but there'll be temporary as clouds are building in. 72 degrees out there. We've already seen a 1/10 of an inch of rain. You can see the peaks of sunshine here, but those clouds are building back in, and it'll be a fairly cloudy day. 40% chance for scattered downpours at 10, 60% at noon. The best chance for rain today, it's going to be a chance for rain all day today, but the best chance is going to be from 11 a.m. till about 3 p.m. Right around 4 p.m., scattered rain, 78 degrees for the high temperature. The good news is we do have an end to the rain in sight, so I'll be back with a look ahead in just a few minutes. Max.
Thank you, Sarah. New this morning, an eventful night and quite the scene at Cowboy's Dance Hall after reports of extreme overcrowding, and it ended with a heavy police presence. Take a look. Authorities tell us around 11 last night, hundreds of people waiting in line with a ticket to see a band, but they were not allowed in because Cowboy's Dance Hall exceeded capacity by more than 800 people. The manager was notified by the fire marshal that not a single person could enter, and they were actually cited. They had to shut down immediately. Staff sent people out the door. They were allowed to continue with the show. Still unclear if the club was cited and if any of the organizers could be facing any charges. Also unclear if people who were kicked out will be given refunds. Nearly a month after remains were found at a West Side mobile home park, the family of baby James Chairez finally able to hold a memorial service for him. So this was a scene yesterday morning at the Castle Ridge Mortuary. James reported missing along with his mother, Delaney Chairez, back in February by his great aunt. The mother later found and arrested for tampering with evidence in connection to her son's disappearance. Gomez, the great aunt, says she saw no signs of abuse, no signs of an unstable home. The great aunt believes mental health played a role in this tragedy.
Give these moms a little bit more help. It's sad that it takes a tragedy to make things change, you know, and it's a tragedy after a tragedy. We could stop it if we could all just come as one, and we could change it.
The family hopes to have James' remains cremated by July 16th, which would have been his second birthday. San Antonio police have not said if they will bring more charges against Chairez. Meanwhile, friends and family gathered for the final viewing of 6-year-old Soraya Pettis after Soraya was gunned down during a car club gathering on Mother's Day. Yesterday, mourners wore matching pink and purple T-shirts, which the family says were the child's favorite colors. San Antonio police say she was shot and killed as the car she was riding in was trying to get away from multiple people attacking the vehicle. Now the family is making sure Soraya is never forgotten.
We want everybody to know that she will never be forgotten. You know, we are in the process of starting a foundation in her name, and as well a bill under her name as well. We know it's a process, but we're going to start this in her honor, so the next child don't have to go through what my baby girl went through.
San Antonio police later arrested 23-year-old Andrew Ray Elizondo and charged him with capital murder. He remains in Bexar County Jail this morning.
At a leading SA, the technology community and tech sector across the Alamo City growing seemingly exponentially over the last 5 years. And this expansion, this progress, doesn't look like it's going down anytime soon.
So joining us today in today's Leading SA segment is Dax Moreno, a Verity SA, and is a local leader in technology in San Antonio. Good morning, Dax.
Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Max.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We've seen dramatic changes at Port SA, a new sort of tech corridor on East Houston, downtown, and of course rack space. So what has the evolution of the tech sector looked like over the last 5 years here?
Max, that's a great question. The last 5 years have been really wonderful for the San Antonio tech community because we've really found ourselves. We've formed a community, we've developed a real ecosystem, and a lot of organizations and businesses have started to recognize the power of the talent that we have here in San Antonio. A lot of tech talent that comes up from our higher education system and boot camps, certification courses. But then even more importantly, in the last 5 years, we've seen a really wonderful influx of new talent that's coming to San Antonio and finding their way here to build their life, build their career, and find opportunities.
So Dax, what should viewers know about the current status of technology, businesses, and education here in San Antonio?
The best thing is that they're hiring, especially right now, post-pandemic. There are all kinds of businesses looking for help. And to work in a tech company is not necessarily always developing and being a coder, but it's also about people helping with sales and marketing and customer experience and accounting and all of those other types of roles. And the tech sector needs that talent. And on top of that, there's also some really wonderful development programs that are going on where if you are not in the tech career or maybe don't have those business skills, you can get involved with folks that are doing workforce development programs here in San Antonio to learn those skills, get those certifications, and start activating your career in tech literally tomorrow.
And I love that you mentioned the education and the talent, because Sarah and I both have done stories on the education here in San Antonio and aimed towards that cyber aspect. I hosted a panel talking about how education is so important for the future of San Antonio. So what does the growth of it look like, the growth of education and the growth of technology look like, and what should our community be excited about?
Our community needs to be excited about the opportunity. The pandemic created its own unique set of challenges, but I think also opportunities. This is an opportunity for San Antonio to really lean in and reshape its economic future. And that starts with our citizens and people here in San Antonio really acknowledging and embracing the fact that there are plenty of resources out there for you to learn technology, jobs where you can go and build a kind of life and career for yourself that I think 20 years ago would have been very limited in terms of opportunity, pay scale, and just kind of ceiling. I just feel like there's so much room for growth here, and it's obvious to state, not everything is perfect here. There's a lot of stuff that we could do. We'd love to grow faster, but we can't do that without people. So these programs and those opportunities, I think, are really key and also help us attract all the other talent from some of the other cities and states that are around us that see San Antonio as a place that they want to call home.
Well, Dax Moreno, thank you so much for joining us this morning. To our viewers, if you want to see Dax's full interview, we'll be online at KSAT.com later this morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Time now is 8:09, 72 degrees out.
Well, still ahead on GMSA, a family and community are breathing sighs of relief after their loved one is found 5 days later. Why the experienced hiker says he got lost.
Plus, helping save a life here in the Alamo City, why one woman says donating bone marrow is so important and how you can sign up to do just that.
San Antonio Pets Alive tells us local shelters are experiencing a critical situation. Just ahead on GMSA, how they're stepping up to help and how you can also do your part.
Take a look outside with live cam. 72 degrees. Man, really cloudy out there. Earlier, we heard some showers at our station. Sarah Spivey will let us know about our full Sunday forecast when we come back. So raise your paws if you want to help save homeless pets. Thank you, Sarah Spivey, for raising your paws with me.
Raise my paws.
Well, according to San Antonio Pets Alive, the local shelter is at full capacity and funds are desperately needed in order to make room to transport dogs up north.
That's right. So Alicia Rivera joins us live from San Antonio Pets Alive in the city's far west side with more about how the community, how anyone watching can help out. Good morning, Alicia.
Good morning. Well, it's definitely a critical situation when these shelters around San Antonio are at capacity. Again, that's according to San Antonio Pets Alive. So what that means is that there's no intake, and that puts hundreds of other animals, dogs, at risk. So San Antonio Pets Alive is stepping up. They're raising their paws, and they want to help, and they're doing it through a silent auction. So online, the best part is that this auction is virtual. There are hundreds of items you can bid on, with bids as low as $40 for a pet travel bag or $55 for a Kendra Scott necklace. Those are just some few examples, but you can also bid on big ticket items like a spa day at Lucy's Doggy Daycare and Spa, of course, for your dog, a trip to Cabo, a behind the scenes tour at Chimp Haven, and much more. So how do you help? Well, on your screen, know that money raised will help with transportation of dogs up north, but also benefit their programs and services for San Antonio Pets Alive. The auction ends tomorrow, Monday, May 24th at 11:59 p.m. More than 900 items are available for bidding. For more information or to start bidding, you can go to sanantoniopetsalive.org. And San Antonio Pets Alive tells us that this year, of course, has been hard. It's been very busy, so they really need the community support now more than ever in order, again, to transport the animals that they do have up north. That way they can make more space in their kennels and be able to take in more pets. Reporting live, Alicia Barrera, KSAT 12 News.
Thank you, Alicia. And you have two rescue dogs.
I do. I have Sister and Scooby, and, you know, just rescuing dogs, it's a cause that's near and dear to my heart. But Sarah, Sister and Scooby were very upset. Their walk, that's usually 4 miles, went down to like half a mile yesterday.
Because of yesterday's rain, right?
Yeah, we had a small window.
Now, this morning, it is damp in places, but we're going to continue to see scattered downpours today as well. Rain will come and go. It won't be raining all the time, but when it does, you could see some heavy rain at times. We are not concerned about severe weather, so that's some good news. Generally, these showers are moving northwest. These streamer showers are moving northwest. We'll go ahead and highlight a couple of areas. Let's start with areas in Wilson County, shall we? Near Floresville, some good rain right now across those areas in Floresville. And also right on the Guadalupe and Wilson County lines. So near Lavernia, we're getting a good shower. Near Jake's Colony, we're getting a good shower as well. And on the eastern edge of Guadalupe County, just to the east of Seguin, along 90 there, a shower as well. Closer to Bexar County now, and there are a couple of streamer showers occurring on the northwest side near Helotes, and on the southwest side near Atascosa, and also near Castroville, seeing some streamer showers. It's been some healthy rain. I mean, yesterday we saw a good amount of rain in spots. It was streaky in nature. There were some areas that, of course, received more rain than others, but particularly the northwest side of Bexar County saw a good amount of rainfall. Just to the east of Fair Oaks Ranch, more than 2 inches of rain. Near Leon Springs, about an inch of potential rainfall there. And near the downtown area, we also saw about an inch of rainfall as well. So these areas have received some good rain. And there's another opportunity to see some rain today, potentially up to 1/4 to half an inch of rainfall. Now, while it's cloudy over San Antonio, there are some areas of sun to the east here. You can see in eastern Bexar County, it's fairly sunny, but notice how clouds are building in behind that sunshine. So it's going to be a fairly cloudy day today, even though we're getting a bit of sunshine right now. We can expect to see those clouds around pretty much all day. It's in the 70s and it's very muggy outside. Humidity is at 90%. Right now, and when it's not raining, it is going to be very humid out there. Our weather pattern shows why we have a healthy chance for rain today and tomorrow. We're sandwiched between two pressure systems, a low pressure system and a high pressure system, bringing in Pacific moisture from the west and Gulf moisture from the south and from the east. On top of that, there's a disturbance out in the Gulf of Mexico right now, and that's going to allow for pretty much a stream of showers from Austin to Victoria. That's going to be more consistent, and we're going to be on the outer edge of that in San Antonio. So we'll have scattered showers, potentially even a rumble of thunder, but again, not concerned about severe weather. The best time frame to see the higher chances for rain in San Antonio, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And again, notice that stream of showers and potentially storms from Austin to Victoria. It's those areas that are under a flash flood watch for the potential for up to 4 inches of rain. And again, here in San Antonio, we'll really only see maybe an additional up to ½ an inch of rainfall. Toasty out to the west where rain chances are lower, but here in San Antonio, we'll be looking at a high temperature only in the 70s. Again, 40% chance at 10, 60% chance at noon, 40% chance in the afternoon. And then looking ahead, we have another chance for scattered showers and downpours tomorrow before we start to see the rain taper off by the middle of the week. And it'll be fairly quiet to end the week, but it will be very warm. High temperatures back up to near 90 degrees by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
All right. A few rainy days, just got to get through them.
I like that sandwich reference. Oh, yeah. That was cool.
All right, 8:19, 73 degrees out. There we go. We are officially in the NBA playoffs. Still ahead. Highlights from parts of the first round. Don't worry, first round continues today. Early game, Sixers whiz.
Plus swarms of field mice. They're invading towns in Australian state of New South Wales. Why farmers say the vermin just can't resist their crops.
All right, here we go. Time to talk lottery. Fun fact, someone in San Antonio won $1 million from a scratch-off.
Not me.
Never stop playing. Pick 3, 0, 0, 1, Fireball 6, Daily 4, 3, 6, 1, 0, Fireball 9.
Cash 5, 7, 13, 16, 20, 33. Texas Lotto 4, 12, 25, 30, 31, 33. Here are those Powerball numbers: 3, 19, 27, 37, 40, Powerball 8, Power Play 2.
Well, good morning and welcome back. As most of the United States gets ready for summer, one town in California just can't seem to shake winter.
And one family gets the good news they've been waiting for after a lucky discovery. CNN's Steve Naines has these stories and more in today's Take a Look at This.
A late spring Sierra storm brought a winter wonderland to those in Truckee, California this week.
I'm used to the snow, but I'm not used to the snow when it should be almost summer.
And while some were caught off guard,
we don't have big jackets or anything.
Others leaned into the last bit of winter. Hundreds of miles south in a different part of California, a family and community are breathing sighs of relief today. Missing since Saturday, 58-year-old hiker George Null has been found alive.
We didn't know. For days, not knowing is so hard.
Null's sister says the experienced hiker got lost in an area of Angeles National Forest, where authorities say a lot of trails were burned out from the Bobcat fire last year. There's having a rodent problem, then there's this. Swarms of field mice are invading towns in the Australian state of New South Wales. Farms there are overflowing with crops after the end of a long drought, and these vermin just can't resist.
We had a really good year last year, a lot of grain, we all put a lot of hay in sheds, and we created these massive mouse hotels.
And want to know a fun fact? According to Australia's National Science Agency, a single pair of mice can have 500 babies in one breeding season. No thank you. For Take a Look at This, I'm Steve Nanis.
They look like crickets. They're so small and so many.
So if you see a mouse in your house or your apartment, you get a 500.
500 babies.
All right, 8:25, 73 degrees out.
Well, still ahead in our next half hour, the chance to receive a KSAT Fiesta medal while helping to fight against the coronavirus. When and where you can get your vaccine today.
Plus, a rise in gun violence across the country. After the break, we are taking a look at the latest numbers and try to figure out why exactly this is all happening. Good morning and happy Sunday. I'm Max Massey.
And I'm Sarah Costa. It's May 23rd and we're waking up to another rainy day. And I mean, I know. So if you're watching from home, you know, you're bundled on your
Lazy
cozy,
Sunday.
you're cozy on the couch.
Yeah.
Sarah, they're going to be able to stay cozy on the couch watching the rain.
Well, if they want to, they can. We are going to see scattered rain throughout the day today. It'll come and go. So even right now, there are some areas that are seeing a little bit of sunshine, mainly on the east side of Bexar County. But generally, May has been good to us rain-wise. We've seen more than 3¼ inch of rainfall, which is a little bit more than we usually see this month so far. But since the start of the year, we've seen more than a foot of rain, which is more than ½ inch above what we normally see. And we do have some scattered activity out there right now, some scattered showers, and that's the key word today. Once again, like yesterday, we had showers in the area. There were very few lightning strikes with any of the rain that moved in. And today we're not going to be concerned about severe weather either. Again, a few streamer showers out to the west near Hondo, Bandera, and near the Helotes area, and near Floresville, and the Lavernia area, we've got some showers. Those are going to be pushing into San Antonio as well. Those are the areas out to the east where there's a little bit of sun, but these clouds are going to be building on each other, and it's going to be a fairly cloudy day. 40% chance for scattered rain like what we're seeing right now at 10 a.m. And then around the midday hours, we'll see that tick up a bit. There could be a few flashes of lightning today, but again, we're not concerned about severe weather. High temperatures should be limited in the 70s because of the extra rain and cloud cover. Southeast winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Now, coming up in the forecast, I'll talk to you about when we can finally start to see the rain come to an end and when we'll have some dry days ahead. Max and Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah. We begin this half hour with the rise in gun violence across the U.S. Just this year alone, there have been more than 7,000 gun deaths.
That's right. ABC's Janae Norman shares these startling numbers that have risen significantly during this pandemic.
I'm out in Times Square. This was the scene of a shooting just a few weekends ago, an example of a really troubling trend, a stunning surge of gun violence around the country. Look at this, the total number of deaths by gun violence, not including suicide. You can see the moderate rise from 2018 to 2019, but in 2020, nearly 4,000 more Americans died by gun violence, roughly a 25% increase in a single year. And already this year, that number topping 7,500. Obviously, that number is changing constantly. For example, Friday night, 10 people were shot in downtown Minneapolis. And with that alarming increase of gun violence, the impact on innocent children has been devastating. 6-year-old Anaya Allen was riding in her mom's car in Minneapolis when they were caught in an exchange of gunfire. She was one of 3 children recently shot there. This past week, 3 children were shot in as many days in the Washington, D.C. metro area. And in Chicago, 108 children have been the victims of shootings this year alone. 16 of them have died. And in the shooting here in Times Square earlier this month, a 4-year-old girl was one of 3 people hit by a stray bullet. They all fortunately survived. But when we hear those staggering figures, you have to remember they are not just numbers. Each one of those are victims, and for those who die, they leave behind family members, like the mother you just heard Zoreen spoke to, grieving family members. So the number of Americans impacted by gun violence is exponential.
And that was ABC's Janae Norman. Also in your morning headlines, 21 people running a mountain marathon in northwestern China have died. State media reports the deaths were caused by hail, freezing rain, and gale winds hit the high altitude race after an all-night rescue operation and freezing temperatures involving more than 700 personnel. Rescuers were able to confirm that 151 people were safe out of the total of 172 race participants. According to the Chinese news agency, the runners suffered from physical discomfort and the sudden drop in temperature.
And the first named Atlantic storm of the season, posing no threat to land, is expected to dissipate in just a few days. The National Hurricane Center in Miami says subtropical storm Ana is drifting northeast over the Atlantic Ocean after bringing rain to Bermuda. Forecasters last night saying that Ana was located about 270 miles northeast of Bermuda. Maximum sustained winds 45 miles per hour. The system expected to speed up as it moves northeast and then dissipate by Monday. A tropical storm watch for Bermuda was in effect earlier Saturday, but has been discontinued. The Atlantic hurricane season officially begins June 1st, ends November 30th.
Well, just a reminder, early voting for the runoff elections here in San Antonio starts tomorrow, and there are several taking place. Voters will head back to the polls to decide races in districts 1, 2, 3, 5, and 9. So Election Day is on Saturday, June 5th, and right now on KSAT.com, we have everything you need to know about the candidates in these runoff races, the races, and the polling sites. Just click on the menu tab on our homepage and look for the Vote 2021 section.
Well, has the pandemic impacted your mental health? Our KSAT community partners want to help address your concerns and answer any questions you have about mental health. This Wednesday, May 26th, 7 p.m., KSAT is holding a virtual town hall, speaking with a panel of experts about mental health. During the town hall, we will explore the impacts of mental health and wellness this year and beyond. The town hall will be live streamed on our website. If you have any questions, or if you want to just check out more information, just head over to ksatcommunity.com.
Well, each year, 14,000 patients are in need of a bone marrow or stem cell transplant, a life-changing treatment for people with leukemia. That's according to the South Texas Blood and Tissue Center, which tells us the more people who join the registry, the higher a chance someone's life can be saved. Lives like Reggie Campbell, a fitness trainer, a photographer, and more importantly, a husband and father. His wife, Zenaida Campbell, says their lives changed the moment Reggie was diagnosed with leukemia back in April of 2017. Both Reggie and his wife actively helped in bone marrow drives. Now, Zenaida honors her husband by continuing his work after he passed away in May of last year.
I always want to honor him, and I always want to keep on pushing for like blood donations and people to join the bone marrow registry, because that's what he wanted. He really cared about other people. It wasn't about him.
If you would like to save lives like Reggie's, a blood and bone marrow drive will be happening tomorrow, May 25th at Lifetime Fitness that's at the Rim and on the northwest side. It's from 2 to 7 p.m. and you can schedule an appointment by visiting the southtexasblood.org or call 210-731-5590. All that information, of course, on your screen right there. Donors will also have the opportunity to join the Be the Match registry by completing a cheek swab kit at the drive.
All right, we are coming up on Fiesta 2021. If you haven't gotten your vaccine, you can get one today or tomorrow with the help of Metro Health. We bring up the fact of Fiesta because, wait for it, there we go, it's Fiesta themed. You can get a KSAT medal. So today's event, Antioch Sports Complex, 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. If you show up, you may receive one of the KSAT Fiesta medals. There's a lot of them. They're on a first come, first served basis. There's only 500, so the first 500 people vaccinated at each event. There's going to be a KSAT 12 medal, an SA Live medal, Adam Caskey's Thermometer Thursday medal, that's a personal favorite, Texas Eats medal, and the Weather Authority medal. Shouts to Weather Authority. You can find the location and the time information for both events right now. Just head to KSAT.com.
I don't think I have any of those medals.
Oh, you got to get them all.
I know. All right, well, San Antonio Pets Alive tells us shelters across the area are at full capacity, making it a risky situation for homeless pets with nowhere to go. They say funds are needed in order to transport some of these dogs up north to make room for more.
That's right. Elisa Burr joining us live outside San Antonio Pets Alive's far west side location with more on the initiative that they launched this weekend. Help raise funds needed. Good morning, Alicia.
Good morning. Well, I really wish I had some cute little puppies that would melt your heart, or just some dogs in general, but they're closed right now. It's pretty early still, but what I do have is really good information. San Antonio Pets Alive has launched a silent auction to raise funds, and the best part is that it's all virtual, so you can stay home, get on your computer, or better yet, use your phone. There are hundreds of items that you can bid on, including food, drinks, experiences, entertainment, maybe a trip to Cabo, health and beauty, and even items for your home. Some bids, like a tool set, start at $25. I saw other bids for a Kendra Scott necklace. That bid starts at $55. Or what about a spa day for your pup with a starting bid of $110? All money raised will benefit the programs and services offered at San Antonio Pets Alive, including the transportation of animals. We know that they need to take them up north. That way they can find their forever families. The auction ends Monday, May 24th at 11:59 p.m. So you have more than 24 hours to get this done. There are more than 900 items available for bidding. Your first step is to visit their website at sanantoniopetsalive.org. There you can find so much more information. So raise your paws if you want to help save more lives and that way make more room for homeless animals in our area that, again, just want to find their forever home and be given a second chance. Max, Sarah, back to you.
All right, Elise Rivera, thank you so much. 840, 73 degrees out.
Well, still ahead, a car used in the Fast and the Furious franchise is up for grabs.
Whoa.
Details on when you can place your bid for the car that was driven by the late Paul Walker.
I think that was from the first one.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, plus Ariana Grande paying tribute to those 22 people who were killed at her concert 4 years ago. We're going to have a look at that heartfelt message that she posted on social media.
73 degrees at 8:40 this morning. Those clouds looming over downtown San Antonio. When will they go away, or will they go away? Sarah Spivey will have those answers when we come back.
Ceasefire, the president's foreign leadership put to the test. Will it hold? Today, Biden's Secretary of State, plus the one-year anniversary of George Floyd's death, a nation still reckoning, and the Powerhouse Roundtable on ABC's This Week with George.
Welcome back. Ariana Grande took to Instagram yesterday to pay tribute to the 22 people killed attending her concert in Manchester, England 4 years ago. The 27-year-old pop star posted a heartfelt message writing that the anniversary will never be an easy one. A suicide bomber set off an explosion shortly after Grande's concert at Manchester Arena. Grande would later stage a benefit concert for victims of the blast and their families, and has a bumblebee tattoo behind her left ear. The bumblebee is Manchester's emblem. Well, the Toyota Supra, driven by the late Paul Walker in the very first movie of Fast and the Furious franchise, is going on the auction block. The Barrett-Jackson auction house says it was used in multiple shots in the first movie as well as the sequel, Fast 2 Furious. The Supra is actually a factory-built model, but it's been heavily modified with a turbocharged inline 6-cylinder engine. The auction is set for Barrett-Jackson's big auto auction in Las Vegas on June 17th through the 19th. Walker was killed in a car accident in 2013 at the age of 40. And a new single from K-pop group BTS now holds a YouTube record. Butter got about 3.9 million concurrent views during its debut on Thursday. That beats last summer's Dynamite, which was also a BTS song. Within an hour of the release, Butter had more than 21 million views. Sarah Spivey, I know you're a BTS fan.
What? No, I can't even think of one BTS song.
I was really trying to sing Dynamite in my head, and I was like, I don't remember how it goes.
I feel so bad because I know it's popular with the youth.
Well, no, but you've recognized BTS members faster than we have in the.
I have.
There's a backstory here. Someone sent in a birthday picture of one of the members.
And Sarah was the one that was like, actually, that's a BTS member.
That's just because I'm on the Twitters.
The Twitters. You're a youth.
All right, well, hopefully I can be a little bit more knowledgeable about our weather than BTS, right? So we are seeing some streamer showers moving in from the south, moving northwest generally across Bexar County here. And the first part of the day is going to be fairly quiet with just these streamer showers. But by about the lunch hour, we're going to start to see things tick up a bit. It's still a bit damp out there. These streamer showers moving in from Wilson County, moving along pretty much 181 there into Bexar County, close to Calvados Lake. And on the south side of Bexar County, we're also seeing a few showers as well. But it's these areas off to the east, Cuero, DeWitt County, Hallettsville, Gonzales, that we're going to have to watch out for the potential for flash flooding today. And by the way, here in San Antonio, it is not going to rain all day long. The rain is going to be come and go, kind of like it is right now, with a bit of a pickup again during those midday hours. And once again, we are not really concerned about severe weather. There could be a few more lightning strikes than what we had yesterday, but severe weather is not a concern today. Outside right now, it's 72 degrees. Humidity is at 93%. So when it is not raining, it is just going to be downright humid. We're also seeing a few peaks of sunshine early this morning, but clouds are building in on themselves, and we can expect a fairly cloudy day here, especially as those showers start to fill in from the southwest. Our weather pattern is really interesting. We have an upper level trough of low pressure to our west. That's bringing in Pacific moisture, and then a high pressure system to our east. That's bringing in the Gulf moisture. And on top of that, there's a disturbance in the Gulf, and this is going to create a stream of showers pretty much from the Austin area all the way down to Victoria. And we're going to be on the west side of that, but still we'll have a decent chance for scattered showers and potentially a rumble of thunder or two. Let me take you through the futurecast and you can see what I mean. A stream of showers possible mainly to the east of 281 from Austin down to Victoria. And then by the later afternoon hours, we're going to see our rain chances pretty much go away with the sunset, right? But those counties off to our east, and that includes KSAT counties of Gonzales County, Lavaca County, DeWitt County, even down to Goliad and Victoria, potentially up to 4 inches of additional rain on top of what they had yesterday and the few days before that. And so that could lead to some flash flooding. That flash flood watch in effect until 10 p.m. Monday. Bexar County is not included in that flash flood watch. Now, with all the extra cloud cover and rain chances, we'll be in the upper 70s, but warmer out to the west near Del Rio. 40% chance for scattered showers at 10. Right around noon, 60%, right? And that's when we could have a few rumbles of thunder as well. 40% around 5 and then 20% isolated in the evening hours. That low pressure system is going to move to the north, and tomorrow we'll have another chance for some scattered downpours as well. And then by Tuesday, though, those will all become more isolated, and we'll see widespread rain generally come to an end by Tuesday and Wednesday. And then the remainder of the work week will just be warm and humid, high temperatures near 90 degrees. We'll continue to keep you updated. Keep that KSAT Weather Authority app handy because, again, the rain today is going to be come and go.
All right, Sarah Spivey, thank you so much. You know what it's a great day to do? Sit inside and watch the playoffs. The NBA playoffs started. Heat, Bucks started yesterday. We got the 6 seed, 3 seed, fourth quarter. Heat down 2. Just moments after Giannis Antetokounmpo missed a free throw. 3-point lead, almost. Miami's Jimmy Butler, more like Jimmy Buckets, driving around Giannis, laying it at the buzzer, tying 99 all, forcing OT. Bucks would get the dub right here. Chris Middleton. Remember the name, a jumper with 0.5 of a second. Milwaukee winning game 1, 109-107 in OT. Remember, the Heat knocked him out last year. All right, heading to, well, here we go. 2 teams really not that big of fans of, but you might know this guy. Kawhi Leonard bodied, boom, third quarter, steal, destroying Maxi Kleber at the other end, monster slam. Kawhi leading the Clippers with 26 points, but the Mavs and Luka Doncic were just better, just flat out better, shooting the NBA's best 3-point team. 17 threes to 11. Luka leading all 31. So Kawhi might have had the highlight of the night, but he did not get the win. That is because the Dallas Mavericks winning 113-103. So there you go. Luka Doncic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, leading the charge.
Some names.
I know. All right, 8:51, 73 degrees out.
Well, have you found yourself having any weird dreams over the course of the pandemic? Yeah, weird dreams are always the weirdest to wake up to. Well, tomorrow on GMSA, we look into how the coronavirus could be behind some of these bizarre visions.
In the news you need to know before you go, police and the fire marshal. Well, this should be video of Cowboy's dance hall. It was a scene last night. There we go. The club exceeded capacity, maximum capacity, by more than 800 people. The manager notified that not a single person more could enter or they'd be cited and shut down immediately. Still unclear if the club ended up getting cited or if any of the organizers could face charges, and if ticket holders who were kicked out, we're going to see if they're refunded.
You guys ready for this? The pollen count just came in. Yeah, mold is very high because of recent rains, and we've got more rain on the way. Streamer showers out there right now, but we'll see an increase in coverage around the midday hours, 60% chance around the midday hours for scattered downpours. We're not concerned about severe weather, but there could be a couple of flashes of lightning out there. Scattered rain tomorrow, and then a quieter weather pattern from the middle of the week into the end of the work week.
It's like a soupy Sunday.
Yeah, when it's not raining, it's going to be humid.
Have a great rest of your
Y'all
Sunday.
have a good Sunday.
Jinx.